Hello guys and gals, me Mutahar, and 2020 has been a wild ride so far. Now, if you've been following, we pretty much had most of our decade's events happen just up until now. You know, it's almost May, and we've already had God knows how many memes break out. But as you're self-quarantining right now, almost about to emerge into the brand new world we have out there, what's also fun to realize is Ayla Mouse may show up. Now, I don't mean to take this lightly. I'm actually super excited when we come into first contact, because I guarantee you within 8 hours, all the extraterrestrial species will probably block off humanity from entering the outside pool, just because of how scary we actually are. Now, if you don't know, former Blink-182 singer Tom DeLonge actually leaked out some UFO videos a while back, a long time ago. They were leaked ago, there was no acknowledgement until yesterday, when the United States Navy was like, yeah, no, those were real. Hell yeah, brother, we got some Ayla Mouse. God damn. With today's events and articles on my TTS Academy's effort to get the U.S. government to start the grand conversation, I want to thank every shareholder at the, yeah, there we go. We finally got that U.S. Army to acknowledge that they've got Ayla Mouse in existence. That's great. Now, so far, all news coverage websites have basically brought forward and talked about it, and we're going to look at it real quick. Now, this video set is by Guardian News. All right, the reason I'm using Guardian News or any news channel is that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to put it out there real quick. If the U.S. government says you can't just leak that, I'll be like, oh, so it was okay for news agencies to leak that shit out? I get it. Anyways, though, my protection aside, this isn't too long. It's basically just an amalgamation of footage. Let's hit play and see if the UFOs are actually real.
I'm ASA. My gosh.
As you can see, that's the UFO right there.
The wind's 120 knots from the west. Look at that thing, dude.
Kind of looks like a little Beyblade, you know what I mean? A little white dragoon action. It's like a little spinning top in the sky, and it's going pretty damn fast.
That's not our LNS though, is it? It's not. That is an LNS, dude. Well, if there's like
oh, look at that rotation!
It's rotating.
Look at that rotation. That is a ball of rotation. Almost doesn't look... I mean, if it's vetted by the U.S. Army, I doubt that it's gonna be fake. And here they're like auto-tracking onto it, so they're like trying to find it in the camera. And they're trying to track movement. There it goes. They got it right there! Got it right there! How excited as they are!
Roger.
Oh man, that thing is moving fast, let me tell you.
Did you box moving target? No, I took an auto track. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, dude. Wow, look at it fly!
You know, if you took the audio out of the scenario, it would actually really freak the situation out, because my god, that actually kind of looks like a little missile flying around. I'm just gonna be real with you. Here's a little closer look, I guess. This is more of a blurry, but if you zoom into it, you can see that the barrage of pixels has basically shown up as something of Minecraft-y pixel resolution. Like, that to me looks a little bit like a nebula almost, you know what I mean, zooming into it. But that's apparently video proof of a freaking UFO, ladies and gentlemen. Now, you know, a lot of stuff has happened in space news. You know, Elon Musk has launched Starlink at this point, you know. A lot of people sent me video clips of all this going on, you know, basically throwing the fact that Ayla Mouse are going to be real. A lot of scholars on the internet have basically pointed out, like Ninja Street Gamer has, that First Contact could theoretically look as hot and spicy as this. Now, I'm not going to sit here and sort of tantalize you with what could be the future. What I'm here to tell you is that was UFO footage that was released. Now, in all honesty, I don't know if that was really Ayla Mouse. You have to understand, unidentified flying objects could really be anything. It could be some dude's like pervy drone flying around. I mean, that's a little too fast to be a drone. It could be the hottest frisbee throw of all time. It could be another country spying in and using like some new form of like flying vehicle to really get a scout going on. Or it could just be Ayla Mouse. And honestly, I'm really hoping that it is Ayla Mouse. I feel like it's a little too early for First Contact, but I feel like I live in the right timeline. You know, growing up, I feel like I live in that timeline where two scenarios could happen. Okay, Ayla Mouse could land on the planet and speak to us, or we're so freaking stupid that we end up just blowing each other up at this point and call it a day. That's the timeline I live in. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if the second option is necessarily an inevitable fact, but I want the first option to be true as long as I'm alive, because ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, aliens exist. All right, I think to sit and believe that aliens don't exist is pretty naive. I mean, the universe is huge. To think that we're the only form of intelligent life in the universe is very, very naive. All right. Now, I definitely believe that at some point aliens are going to land. Hell, I even believe aliens look exactly like us to an extent too. I mean, if you combine the if you just look at other planets that are like us, I think the evolution chain eventually just leads to humans being the dominant race on any planet anyway. So I feel like if aliens land, they'll look just like us. Or if not, they'll look like Turians. I'm not sure. Or Asaris. Mass Effect is something I've been playing this week too, so you can kind of tell that inspiration. But yeah, no, that was UFO footage right there, and it's kind of spicy. I ain't gonna lie, dude. It's kind of legit. But anyways, that being said, that was my thing over there. I definitely feel that it may just be like an unidentified flying object. Maybe not necessarily an alien. If it was, it sort of just scooped into the radar. Drove off. We should really give him a speeding ticket for that. But that being said, though, this was the UFO Pentagon footage, dude. All right, and that was officially endorsed apparently by the United States Navy. So you tell me what that says. That being said, though, ladies and gentlemen, if you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. Dislike it if you dislike it. I am out.